Welcome. I'm back with another extra. I'm the Nasty Pastor. How everybody doing this morning? You know, I'm still on the concept of Islam, the concept of God in Islam. And this probably gonna be the last part of this pamphlet. And I say this to you, you know, we're gonna really have to buckle down, stay firm in our thoughts, stay firm in our actions, our movement. You know, it's the halfway mark of the year. You know, we entering. This is the sixth day of the 6th month of the year, and if you made some progress for the first 5, hold on to them. You know, I'm not saying not take some small risks. You know, we have to invest. We have to know what we're going to invest in, and understand that throughout your investment, you should always try to plan on a 5-year like roller coaster to figure out how to move money around. But anyway, go to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries. That's where you'll find the extras at. You can also find some extras on OFM Kemet Edition. Look, help me run it up, you know what I mean? Share it, subscribe, like, comment. And this part of the pamphlet is about the believer's surrender. And what it's saying, to be a true believer, one must believe in the absolute oneness of God as the only creator, preserver, and nourisher of everything. However, this belief in the comprehensive characteristics of God is not the sole condition of genuine faith. One must also acknowledge that God is only one who deserves to be worshipped. That part, you know, yeah, you got what I'm saying. Because see, some people take worship a little too far. Some people think, you know, in these days and times, what, I'm supposed to give you money while you lay on your butt? What, I'm supposed to kiss your ass while you disrespect me? Look, I'm going to say this to you, you know what I mean? The world is structured off of old thinking, old ideas, but it's a new, you got what I'm saying, era. So you have to twist things and you have to update, you know what I mean, the structure, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's the foundation, it's the root of it, but you still add on or revise. His commands and guidelines for how to live one's life should always take precedence over the commands of anything he created. Indeed, he guides humanity to what is best for them in this life and the hereafter, and he is all-knowing and all-wise. I do agree with that, you know. I know whom I pray to, all-seeing, all-wise, you know, got to be. Done pulled me out some things that I knew if I didn't give it up to a higher power and not touch it, not think about it, I would have messed it up. You know, I would have destroyed it. And it worked, you know what I mean? Something small enhanced my life to a bigger blessing, you know what I mean? So, you know, put your faith in whom you pray to. You really believe, you really understand, really put your faith in it. You know, really make strides to being better than you was yesterday. You know, you wake up, you still have eyesight, you still can think, you still can hear, you still can walk, you still can talk. You know, those are things I wake up and I love. You know what I mean? I say, yeah, whom I pray to God to love me. You know what I mean? I'm still able to do some things that some people, some days, you know what I mean, they don't wake up right. You know, their yesterday was better than their today. Having embraced this understanding of God, one should constantly have faith in Him and should remain steadfast on the truth. When the true faith enters a person's heart, it positively impacts their outlook and their behavior. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Faith is that which resides firmly in the heart and which is proved by action." Now I'm gonna say this, you know, that's some concrete fact right there, because a lot of me change But I will say this, and I made posts about it. I wrote some, I believe it's in it's like right now it's like an audio book, you know what I mean? But it was a book I wrote called Talations, which is the Life and Times of Noah Stanley, where I was explaining. I had to rearrange my thinking. I had to, take everything I learned, figure what makes sense, what was hindering me, what is it that I need to just, polish off, brush up on it, and make things a little better, you know what I mean? And like I said, I got comfortable in some things, and I let anger show more than conscious thinking, you know what I mean? So, you have to, like I say, you have to really stand in it, you know what I mean? You have to really, you have to really understand that it's nothing, religion, spirituality, whom you pray to is not something to play with. Because overnight you can lose that touch, you can lose that blessing. So don't make those mistakes I made. Slow your thinking, be more conscious to what you're doing, how you're doing it, you know what I mean? And you can move through this, you know what I mean? Because karma real, you know what I mean? What you do to others, what you say to others, it come back. It's just like a mirror. It's like your reflection. You go look in the mirror, you see yourself, right? All right. You throw that karma in the universe, it come right back. One of the striking effects of faith is a feeling of gratitude towards God. Believers love God and are grateful to Him for the blessings He gives them. They are aware that their good deeds will never be equal to His divine favors upon them. So they are also striving to please Him. Furthermore, sincere believers in God accept that any hardships they face are part of the greater test of life. Get it? That's why I say, you know what I mean? Every day you're tested. Every day it's going to be some BS put in front of you, done to you, to test your faith, your strength, your rational thinking, you know what I mean? And like I said, we all fall short, but what we got to do, pick ourselves back up and keep it moving, right? Brush it off for the next one, and you got to always remember the presentation of it gonna come different next time. You know what I mean? It might be somebody in your peers. Next time it might be a little child. After that, it might be an elderly person that make you look stupid in front of everybody, because you look ignorant even arguing with an elderly person. Some of us elders, you know what I mean, ain't as sharp as y'all young people, and some of y'all young people not as sharp as us elders. Know who you talking to. You know what I mean? Know your boundaries when you're dialoguing with people. Anyone who denies the basic truth of the existence of God is considered ungrateful and a disbeliever. On many occasions in the Quran, God reminds humanity of the disbelievers' clear misguidance and His complete power over everything. Behold, verily to Allah belong all creatures in the heavens and on earth. What do they follow? Who worship as His partners other than Allah? They follow nothing but fancy, and they do nothing but lie. That comes from out the Quran 10:66. Another verse, it is God who has given you the night in which to rest and the day in which to see. God is truly bountiful to people, but most people do not give thanks. Such is God, your Lord, the creators of all things. There is no God but Him. How can you be so deluded? That's Quran 40:61 through 62. We're going to end this reading right here with these last two, one verse and one more paragraph. In the end, we must understand that our belief or disbeliefs in God does not affect Him in any way. Believing in Him, worshiping Him, and following His commands will only benefit us because we are in need of His blessings, favors, and mercy. On the other hand, He does not need us because He is the self-sufficient creator. However, it is never too late for a person to turn back to God, seeking His guidance and forgiveness by submitting to Him. You feel me? I know that's a big word, submitting. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to be submissive to nothing. You know, and I get you. You be submissive to one thing, then you start being submissive to some other stuff that ruin your life. So don't do it at all, right? But you got to give it to your maker. You got to give it to the, you know, that creator, that higher power you put your faith in. You know, and then if you really want to put some barriers up, you know, we all say we're gods, we all say we're goddesses, but can you show me you're that supreme being? You feel what I'm saying? If you get a different title, a different word of strength as your barrier, you know what I mean? Us gods and goddesses can't trick you. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's some BS in all of it. You feel what I'm saying? There's 2, 3, 4 sides to a lot of this world. You got your own world. Then you have the universal world. Then you have Bobby, Timmy, Jack, Joe, James, Billy, whoever world. You go around them, it's people you'll probably never met in your life. You feel me? That's their world. May look the same, but it's their world. Let's get into this last verse and we're going to wrap this up. Say, O my servants who have transgressed against their souls, despair not of the mercy of Allah. For Allah forgives all sins, for he is all forgiven. Most merciful, turn ye to our Lord in repentance and bow to his will before the penalty comes on you. After that ye shall not be helped, and follow the best of the courses revealed to you from your Lord before the penalty comes on you of a sudden, while ye perceive not. Quran 39:53-55. Peep this out, right? You've been following me. You've been, you know what I mean, keeping up with these extras. If you a Christian, you a Baptist, don't it sound like the same, you know what I mean, verses that's in the Holy Bible? Don't it? See, that's my point I'm trying to make, right? All this for decades, for centuries, races clashing against one another, and we're basically praying to the same, you got what I'm saying, same creator, same supreme being. And if you can get through your thick skull that the only reason you may not be able to agree with someone else of another faith, of another culture, because of the culture. You got what I'm saying? You like watermelon chicken. They like rice, beans, and tortillas. You getting what I'm saying? You feel me? It's a different part of the world. It's a different way of life. So if you can ever sit back and just listen, I don't care how smart you are. I don't care if you're a scholar in religion or history or whatever. But if you can sit back, listen, you will find out that everything you believe in, that other culture believe in. Look, you with the Nasty Pastor. I'm getting up out here. Go to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries, Kemet Edition. Find them extras. It's a playlist over there. Go to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries. Find them extras. You got what I'm saying? Look, help me. Run it up. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button, because that's what I need you to do. Subscribe it. Put your notifications on. Educate yourself. And you know what I mean? Let it be a domino effect. Send it to somebody else if it sounds right to you. It make a lot of sense. Send it to someone else. Look, I'm out and I love you.